Hello, my little munchkins, crones, and sunflowers. How are you on this Saturday evening, I would say? Oh, look at that. It's still outside. Don't you love it? Don't you love it? Don't you love it? I know I do. So we know spring is in the air and it is here. But our reading for today is Jennifer Lopez. And it is what's going on that her tickets don't sell. She canceled numerous shows. She's done a movie. She asked people to be in this movie. And this movie is about her life. And so many people said no. They didn't want no parts of it. But she did say Lizzo. And Lizzo said that wasn't true.
Yes,
but what did Lizzo say, baby Crone?
Lizzo said that she was never asked by J-Lo or her team, but she still loves J-Lo anyway.
So we got J-Lo. Not only does she have lack ticket sales for her show, that she's canceling a lot of them just this month alone, just not enough. And not only that, she her movie that she wants to make about herself. I heard someone say they didn't give a John Brown hootenanny about her. I couldn't believe that. I thought that Jennifer Lopez was so loved. Mm-hmm. Actually, I heard someone says, tell LaShawn, put Ashanti on the show. I think that was Tasha K or something I heard, I think. But I mean, people are talking. So I wonder what's going on with Jennifer.
Yeah, that is a good question.
Is it that she's married to Ben Affleck? I mean, and is it because they felt as though she was cheating with them? Or what is going on?
I have no idea.
Oh, baby Crone, you gotta have something.
It's honestly kind of been downhill since she married Ben Affleck.
Ben Affleck, it's like crazy. It's like nobody wants to go to a show. People say, ew. I mean, she's just not loved. I'm shocked.
Yeah,
shocked. I am. What? I like Jennifer Lopez, but with all this, I'm like, am I wrong for liking her? I don't know what's going on. Well, you know what? We're going to find out. Why are people disliking Jennifer Lopez? Mm-hmm. And why is it her tickets are not selling? And why? This is what we're asking. Yes. What we're going to pick for J-Lo? We're going to pick the public. So let's pick the public is not feeling her for whatever reason.
That is true.
So you know what that would be? The Garden.
Yes.
Okay, let's pick it. Let's go for it. I don't shut. What's going on, baby? Go on, you gotta talk now. Okay. You gotta help me out.
I think maybe her movie could have been more well received if it wasn't a musical.
Yeah, I'm not a musical person. I'm really not.
Mm-hmm. Or really if she did want to, maybe she wanted to be like a little theatrical instead of making another album to make a movie.
It must be horrible that people don't feel you like that.
Yes.
People don't want to see you. People don't want to be around you. Ooh, that must be.
Yes.
I mean, for her to be so loved.
Exactly.
And now it's like the public has turned on to see. That's what I see that's going to happen to Beyonce. But this reading is not about Beyonce and Jay-Z. So anyway, let's get it. So let's put one there. We see the sun. Let's get there. And she seemed that she kind of like understood it though. You know, it seemed like, you know, it just seemed like some way she understood this.
Maybe her time has run the course. I don't know.
What do you mean?
Like she knows that she's getting up there in age, and so therefore she might not be able to pull in the audience like she used to.
Maybe you're right, because she is 50, what? She's 55 years old. How old is she? I know she's a Leo. I think she's 55 now. 54, 55, I think. Yeah, we're going in. We want to find out what's going on with the girl J-Lo, Jenny from the block.
Yes, she is 54.
So don't be fooled by what I got. She's got a birthday coming up.
Yep,
don't be fooled by what I got. I'm still Jenny from the block. And they say, girl, you don't know what it's like. And we found out that Jennifer Lopez's mother hit the lottery for $2 million. Mm-hmm. Wow. Well, isn't that something? Well, baby Crone, This is what I see. I see the dice she's going into. It seemed like she went in with her marriage. She did all of this pulling dice. She knew that the algorithm wasn't on her side, I think. But I think she thought that she could pull it off.
Okay.
But not only that, her navigation skill, whatever she's seeing, whatever she's, let me read the numbers. 39, 16, 1, 31, 38, 40, 20, 22, 23, 28, 30.
That is so side I can't see. Oh, okay.
Let's read it again, just for the people out there that's following. I hope you follow because you can have an opinion. 39, 16, 1, 31, 38, 40, 20, 22, 23, 28, and 30. Okay, let's get to reading. Baby Crone, what you see? Don't lead to what you know. Just say what you see.
I don't think I can, but let's see.
You see nothing? Well, let me get you started. Well, I like to start off with the base of the cards. So at the bottom, we seen the show and everything. She had good ideas, but I truly believe that it showed. She probably thought she could pull it off, but it showed that she was like playing dice.
Okay.
And crapped out. It wasn't enough. And her navigation, something is going on. So when you have a navigation is a system that tell you if you're going in the right direction.
Yes.
Explain what a navigation system is as we break down this card.
Okay, it like leads you in the it guides you in the sense, like if you think of like a compass.
Yes, right.
Especially because on this card, this navigation happens to be the zodiac wheel. So if you look towards the stars if you look towards the stars will guide you and lead you in a certain direction.
And you know what, baby girl, I think that because you all know I don't wear my glasses. I never knew that was a zodiac wheel. As much as I used it, I never knew that it was the zodiac wheel. So because it is a zodiac wheel, it's letting me know she's out of sync. She's out of sync. She's out of her element. She's out of sync. My problem is what happened. So let's see if we can go in and see. It seems like in the head, this was a go moment. This was a go moment. This thing has been planned. This was a go moment. Everything was up. Everything was sunny. Everything looked like it was going to be all right. But then something happened because it just seemed like a bridge where people wanted to get off and they didn't want to stick around, and she started losing it. And I don't know. Is it that people think that she's like a two-headed, I don't want to call her a snake, but
Two-faced?
Two-faced. Is it that people think, because I'm getting the feeling people think she's two-faced, she's not honest, people think she's a liar, people think she never ran up and down the streets of where she was in New York, the Bronx. They felt as though she lied. Her mother, they had money, maybe not at first. She can't identify. And people are saying, why you acting like you can identify? You can't identify with us. This is what I've heard. And also, I think that, she's at a crossroads right now with her life. She's at a crossroad with her marriage. She's at a crossroad with this, her movie that she made out. And actually, people said they don't want to see it. However, it's like eating at her ego, even though she's a tough cookie. And word has been out, she hasn't even been a nice person, that she has been about clawing her way to the top. It was like it's out that she's not a nice person. She appeared to be nice. It's about business. They said that she appears, but to somebody that's not of her equal, apparently she's not a very nice person. Here, I see that there is a man in her life to a sexy man. Well, we know that's Ben Affleck, her husband. And yet on the same tip, we see these flowers, meaning this has been a bittersweet. But it is definitely something she's learning from all of this. Okay? And you have anything you want to add before I flip over? So now I'm going to turn over. So I see from the way that it sounds, it's like it's kind of sad because she thought that she was more loved.
Okay.
She thought that she had friends. And I think that this is very heartbreaking for her. You know, her movie's not doing good. I don't know if it's her tied up with P. Diddy and all of this stuff is coming out and she was with him at one point. I have no idea.
Yeah.
But you know what?
What?
I know who do have an idea.
Right.
I know where I don't. I know the trusty cards do. So we can may go in because I could find out if I were to run more of these, but I'm not going to run any more of those. I'm running these. First question I want to know. And we see the rider. And the rider has rode in, but only to tell her bad news that this isn't working. This have to be heart-wrenching for her. Mm-hmm. This have to be a wake-up call or something. You have to cancel shows.
Yeah.
People don't want to see you. Mm-hmm. People turn you down. They don't want to be in your movie about your life. And she said she understood because she said people are afraid. Afraid of what?
I guess getting the backlash of dealing with Jennifer Lopez.
What about her? Like, I'm shocked. Is it about Diddy? She went with him and her name and she knows something? I don't know. Is it the way she climbed to the top? Is it the way that she got over on Ashante? You know who Ashante is. Ashante is Nelly. You know, it's hot in here. Mm-hmm. His girlfriend, the one that she's pregnant by. The one that she's pregnant. She's pregnant by his baby. So let's find out. Why is it that people don't want to be with J-Lo? What is the deal? We see the moon. We see the star. Well, I'm going to tell you what I see. Okay. When you see a card of hope, it's hopeful, meaning things are not good, but you haven't given up quite yet. Also, we see here like a revamp, a rethinking, trying to figure out what else with all these ideas in her head. What could she hit? But I think that she's just deciding to abandon it. Okay. I think that just coming to the point that maybe I have to just abandon it. I have to let it go. What do you think, baby Crone? Yeah. Abandoning it. It's like she got all these ideas and she wanted it. But I think she's going to have to abandon it.
This is me now.
It's a musical?
Yes.
And she couldn't find hardly anybody to play in it? I'm sure she got some people.
Yeah, she got some people, like, of course, her husband, Ben Affleck. Mm-hmm. Kim Petras, who did that song with Sam Smith. Keke Palmer was on there.
Yeah.
Oh, Neil deGrasse Tyson. Fat Joe, Sophia Vanguard. She had Jennifer Lewis. She had
some, but she didn't have the kind of people she wanted. Right. This is like not, and they're right, they're first tier. But for what she wanted from the movie industry, she didn't get that.
Yes.
Wow. So how does Jennifer feel about all of this? She's at peace with it. She's making her peace with it because that's been a while. So that's making her peace with it. She's very disappointed, but it's not doing good in the movies either. Well, what is it about?
It's about her love life or her journey. It says the scrutinized love life of actor and singer Jennifer Lopez, including her relationships and personal healing journey.
So is it a documentary? Is it a movie? Is it a docudrama? What is it?
Let's see if we can find, because it's not like a let's see if we can like find.
Is it a movie?
Okay, here all it's categorized is musical. That it was.
So anyway, so we see that she's made her peace with it. You have another question?
Yes, I do have a question. I was wondering, is J-Lo stressed out about her marriage to Ben Affleck?
Well, yeah, they've been fighting a lot. Yeah, they've been fighting a lot. Yeah, it's not good. Different ideas, different opinions. Yes.
And could this be affecting the way she's perceived by people? Could she be like short-tempered?
It could be. It could be people are against it. People could feel like maybe she had an affair while she was still married to Jennifer Garner. Could feel that way. I don't know. You know, people are funny about adulterers and adulteress.
Yes.
People are funny in this country about that. As far as her ticket shows, that's not doing good. So a lot of her shows are being canceled. As far as her marriage with Ben Affleck, that doesn't seem like that's doing very good. They seem like they're still at war with each other, but they love each other. It's a lot of swords, it's a lot of air, it's a lot going on. However, I see that she's not giving up on her marriage, and she's certainly not giving up on her career. Those are the two things you can be sure about. But as far as this has been an awakening experience for her. This is something that she didn't expect. She didn't know that this is where she feels with the public. I think that there's still a part of her, she still doesn't believe that it's this bleak. Yeah. But like, again, when it talks about it, she is going to celebrate. She is still grateful. She's not allowing herself to feel. So she's very strong. She got this idea, and she's the type of person that says, I'll suffer alone. I'll never let you see me. Yep, see? She's the type of person that I'm never going to let you see the sad part of me. I'm going to keep it crying. This is not about death. Maybe my career needs to take a change. Maybe it needs to take a boost. Maybe something, but she's not giving up. Maybe she'll do more. Will she do more movies? She's seeking right now. She out of all of this has really rattled her. She is thinking, she is thinking. I also saw where, this is really, all of this has taken her for a loop. She didn't expect this to this degree. And it must be horrible to see that the public don't love you like that anymore.
Yeah, that has to be hard to deal with.
But it keeps showing, I'm going to stand. It's not going to break me. And maybe because she's like, I'm rich, I got money, I don't need it. Maybe this is a way she said, maybe I need to just revamp, regroup, take an idea, think about what I'm going to do with things. Because right now, things don't look good in a marriage, but they're working it out. Are they going to work? Are they going to be together for some more years? They are struggling. Their marriage is struggling. Her career is struggling.
This is just not a good time.
Oh, is it? What's going on in a zodiac sign? She needs to find balance. What's going on in a sign? Do you know? Can you pull her up at least a little bit? If you can't, don't worry about it. I'm feeling sad for her. I want to know why all these incombiguous cards are coming out, and it's like she's just in a moment where things are just not working in her favor. This has got to be God awful. It's like her balance is not off. And I've seen justice too. So she's not balanced. This has really taken her for a loop. What is going on? What do you see? Is there anything you see over there? I see a lot. What do you see?
Wow.
Because this is a lot going on. And Baby Crone, if you could add anything at all to it.
Well, I definitely see, funnily, she is a fire sign.
Yes, she is a Leo.
Yes. And her rising sign is, interestingly enough, a Libra. So she has that.
That balance.
Actually, that explains why there's so many swords around.
Okay.
She comes because like the ascending or like your rising sign represents like the persona or the mask or face that you give off to the world. And because Libras are so balanced or try to find,
they're not balanced. They're here. They're not balanced, but they're here to try to find the balance.
Yeah, maybe she can. Maybe sometimes come off as a perfectionist, like overworking it, overdoing it, trying for it to be right.
Right.
And also, this could be hard for her because Libras are very socialites and like the attention, but the attention of trying to make everybody feel compensated.
Or maybe make everybody feel like they love her.
Yes. So with people,
she ain't getting a lot of that.
She's just like, oh, what am I doing? Like you said, she's off balance. She needs to get reconnected with herself. And especially because her moon sign, let me like look closer to make sure I'm right, is a Scorpio sign. So therefore emotionally she's dealing with this intuitively because Scorpios are a water sign.
And like I said, she deals with it, but she's dealing with it and aside like, I'm not going to let this get me down. Life go on. This is a moment. This will pass. This too shall pass. Because all the cards are showing where I would be saddened. It shows that she rise up and like I'm in control. Like you see the queen. You see she'll celebrate. You'll see the lovers. You'll see how she's mending. It's like she comes off to be a very positive person in the middle of things that are going and devastation or things that are going bad. It seems like she tries to hold on to that hope. Go ahead, baby Crone.
Yes, I was also going to say she can also really be ambitious with her goals because in her zodiac sign, she does have Mars in Sagittarius, and Sagittarius is a very free sign, but still with that fire sign, she's very go-getter, energetic, and
right. I'm not going to let it get you down, let it get me down. And if it is, I'm not going to let you see me sweat. You know, she could be in the bathroom in the shower crying and hitting the wall, but she'll never let you see it because she comes off as strong. And it just seemed like she had to be strong all her life for what she had, you know. What else you get? You got this?
Yes, and it was fun. And it's actually interesting enough that you said that she seems, it wasn't like lucky, but I forget the words you said, but it reminded me very much of Jupiter in Libra, finding that balance of not overly giving or being too generous, but also trying to find the balance of instead of pleasing everybody else, maybe try to go more inside and try to please myself.
And maybe with her, you know, maybe with the public, maybe she has not been so generous, or I don't know. I really don't know why such a turn for her.
Yes.
And all I could think of, maybe her married to Ben Affleck. Maybe it could be that. It could be also people kind of think that she's arrogant, you know, that she may have been poor when she was little, but she certainly wasn't poor when she became famous because her mother hit the lottery apparently, and she, you know. So I guess it's a lot of things about her. Maybe people think she's funny. Maybe people think she's arrogant. I have no idea, but all I see is another sword. And what I hear, it's going to take a lot before she comes down, because she truly believes in herself. She's strong and she has a strong opinion of herself, but she's a realist, it seems to me too. And it seems like to me, she knows that this is a great change. I can't stress enough. It must be horrible not to sell ticket sales and cancel your show. And now you make this movie about yourself and nobody really shows up. Yikes, it must be horrible. Yes. And on top of that, your marriage is not good. Ugh. So
just a whirlwind.
Just a big whirlwind, and probably a whirlwind of emotions. Well, I see what do I see good in this? The only thing I see good in all of this is that she's trying to hold up a great persona against this, because this is devastating news. Her marriage, her shows, her concerts,
Yes.
can't fill them. Canceled shows just this month alone. Done canceled several shows, and then her movie is out. She's doing not good. If there wasn't such thing as bad luck, she wouldn't have no luck at all. This is what it looks like. And I'm very sad to say that, because I am for Jennifer
Yes.
Lopez. But Jennifer, whatever this is, girl, I don't know what to tell you. I want to say something. Give me a positive card. This too shall pass.
Okay.
This is just a little nostalgia, but you're going to have to revamp. If you want to go on, you're going to have to do something to make the people come around and love you again. I don't know what that is. I am so sad to see that you could sell out shows and now nobody really wants to see you. Whew, well, is there anything you want to add to that?
Nope, not at all.
That out of all the readings, this was one of my sad ones that I see, not about her as a person, but what's going on in her life. You got to be a strong-willed person to deal with this, you know? And I think that all things work together for good. So whatever is going on, this has got to be for her and her ego.
Okay.
So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this reading, mess of Jennifer Lopez and her reading. I wish her nothing but Godspeed. What do you think with that? Sunflowers.